Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Welcome back one more again to the Hood Table Squad. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button, and also, if you are not already subscribed, y'all know how we do. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And also, if you would like to join the squad, hit the join button to become an actual member of the Hood Table Squad. And later on tonight, for those of you who have already hit that join button to become a member of the Hood Table Squad, you guys are going to have a private live with me, and we're going to do a Q&A. And I'm thinking of doing it approximately around 9:30 ish. So I do have to program that on YouTube. So I don't think we can do it on StreamYard because the live would be designated for only members, so only members will see the stream or see the link. So last time I hit up StreamYard, they said they haven't set it up like that where they can do member only lives. So anywho, I will post that. So make sure you keep your eye out on the community tab because I will do a Q&A with members only. That'll be later on tonight around 9:30. So again, if you would like to become a member of the squad, hit the join button and YouTube will take it from there. But anywho, let's get into the shy. Um I don't know how many of you guys are caught up with The Shy, but it is now on season 3, episode 9. And I have to admit that even though when I first started watching it a few years ago, when season 1 first started, I was kind of thinking it was going to be one of those shows where it probably wouldn't last too long, maybe 1 or 2 seasons, but it seems like it might go into a 4th season, maybe a 5th season, and hopefully, even a 6th season. But right now the storylines, they're all pretty good. We're going to talk about a few of those storylines. But something else I did want to say was Brandon. I'm still missing Brandon. I don't know how y'all feel, but I'm still missing Brandon. I still am tripping off the fact that he is no longer on the show. He was one of my favorite characters, and when I had looked up the reason why he was no longer on the show, he got kicked off basically because of some inappropriate behavior. So for those of y'all who don't know that, we all know what that usually means. When somebody gets put off of a cast or a show or a job, period, for inappropriate behavior. Mm-mm-mm. Brandon. But anyway, let's talk about Kevin and his sister Keisha. I really love me some Kevin. Keisha, I really wasn't feeling, but then, when she had got kidnapped and everything and went through everything that she went through, I kind of started feeling for her, like feeling for her character and whatnot. But Keisha, she's still dealing with, having nightmares. She's still dealing with, you know, um, insecurities, not letting people get too close to her, or feel like she can't trust anybody, even her own family, her brother, her stepmother, mothers. But she's still dealing with that, and she's lashing out a lot on Kevin. And Kevin's, who seems really, really concerned with her, he don't quite understand. He's still young. Them boys are still young. Kevin, Jake, and Papa, they still young. So he really don't understand the just like what he knows what she went through. Well, actually, probably not everything. I'm sure her mother and her stepmom, really know what she's been through, even though Keisha hasn't just came out and said it. But, everybody pretty much knows what she went through. She wasn't just kidnapped and held for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, to sit around playing cards or, watching TV or anything like that. They know what was going on. But Kevin, he doesn't fully understand like why she tripping, why she's not allowing him to be her brother and try to help her and take care of her. But then come to find out, when they were walking to the store and she kept like little things, like little sounds kept like, it was like the switch that would set her off and make her have those flashbacks and get like paralyzed and scared and everything. But when they went to the store, at that corner store, I kind of had a feeling that she wasn't going in there for some tampons. I didn't quite expect that she would be going in there for a pregnancy test. I thought maybe she was going to get some cigarettes, maybe going to get some liquor, because she's stressed, she's depressed, she's been traumatized, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking she's going in there to get some whiskey or something. She done went in there and got a pregnancy test. And when she came and told her mothers that she was pregnant, I was like, oh my God. Because when Ronnie first rescued her from that man's house, I assumed that she would be pregnant, but I thought that they would, when they run all the tests at the hospital, when they do the swab, do the rape kit, all that stuff. I was thinking then that they would do a pregnancy test and they would find out then if she was pregnant. And it looks like I am freezing, so I am going to back out and come back in. Okay, is that better? Please let me know if that's better because it seemed like it was a little blurry, like the internet connection wasn't that good. So please let me know in the chat if that's a little better. Put a one in the chat if it's a little better. Please let me know. But where was I at? And oh yeah, feel free to put your comments in the chat if you saw the latest episode of The Shy and let me know how you feel about the different scenes that we're speaking about. But yes, I thought that they would find out she was pregnant with the kid at the hospital. But then when we saw that they didn't mention anything about no diseases, no pregnancy, I'm thinking the girl is good. Like in that area, mind wise, mentally, not so good. But as far as having a disease or pregnant, I'm thinking the girl is good. So then when to see her with that pregnancy test and she tell her mothers that she is pregnant, I was like, how devastating for her. And I'm thinking she's going to get rid of the baby. She actually told them, how soon can she get rid of the baby? But then we see her later on in the show after she was like, desperately wanting to get rid of the child. She's reading books. Her mom spots her reading books about, pregnancy and labor and carrying a child. So I'm like, did she change her mind? Like, did she change her mind? Is she actually strong enough to accept that child and to raise that child as her own after everything that she went through, to have gotten pregnant? I don't know, child. I don't know. The way that she acting right now, I would think that having that kid or raising that kid, could, traumatize her even more. I mean, there are people who have been, taken advantage of and they do get pregnant and they do keep the kid. I don't mean personally though. I don't think I can go through with it. I really don't think I can look at a child every day and be like, I didn't even want you. You wasn't even an idea. You was given to me without me having a choice. So I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. But we'll see. But anyway, let's talk about Emmett and his girl Tiffany and co-worker Dom Monique, aka Dom. Okay, first of all, do y'all think that Tiff knows what's up with Emmett and Dom? First of all, first of all, I still cannot believe that they even got back together. After him struggling to take care of so many kids, okay, if he wants to get back with one of his exes, cool. But them having unprotected sex again, and her getting pregnant again, and this boy already got like 4, 5, 11 kids. I'm like, what the hell? I know they mama when she first found out. I know she wanted to pull her head out. She was so angry with them. And then when they was homeless and she didn't want her little grandbaby on the street, she was like, oh, okay. I'll let y'all in. I'll let y'all in. Most of us would do that. We would talk crap every single day. They would hear it day in and day not. Boy, they would be trying to hurry up and move out of my crib so fast. The girlfriend would be like, man, I'm sick and tired of hearing your mama. If you don't find me a crib, I'm going to leave you and the baby. But no, but lately she has been putting her foot down. She gave them like another month, told them they got to get the heck out. But now it seemed like he was doing good. He got the restaurant. Him and Dom, they got together. She's doing the cooking. He's running the business. Teamwork makes the dream work. And then he messes up. He fumbles again and cheats on Tiff. And child, child. But I think Emmett is hooked. I think Emmett got hooked off of Dom, off of one passion of intimacy. Like he was up there asking her in the shop, "You don't think about it? You ain't like. How do you feel about me? Like you telling me that you ain't had no thoughts about us? You, I mean, he was really up there like trying to find out. Did she like it? Does she want more? Does she miss it? Do she want to do it again? Do she like? I guess he's expecting her to be like all in his business and trying to give hints to Tiff, or maybe trying to break them up and all that. She's like, I ain't trying to break up no happy home. You obviously don't know what type of woman I am, but I'm not the type of girls that you used to messing with. But is she or is she not? Because I don't know why, but when he proposed to Tiff with that ring from the pawn shop, and ain't nothing wrong with a ring from the pawn shop, but the fact that he gave the pawn shop that watch from his family member, his cousin, that was sentimental to him, and he gave that to the pawn shop to be able to afford to buy the ring, and he did that sacrifice, but he's not making sacrifices to keep his woman. He's still cheating on Tiff. He just cheated on her. Hell, for all we know, he could have knocked Dom up. Like, did y'all happen to see any condoms? Because I didn't see any condoms. So I'm like, okay, is you still screwing around with no condoms? You still not wrapping it up, and you about to have 5, 6, 7 kids? So I don't know. I don't know. He proposed to her. She accepted it, but I would have to think that Tiff's really smart. I mean, she seems to be really smart. Even though the only thing that she does is sell weed. You know, she's like a weed, I got the weed man. She the weed woman. She does that 40 plus hours a week while he's slaving at the shop, trying to run the restaurant. But I still would like to think that she's pretty smart, like like his mama said. His mama just like, Tiff ain't dumb. Tiff ain't dumb, at least I don't think so. But back to Dominique. Is she really like the girls that he's used to messing with? Because I don't know, I seen something in her expression on her face, or maybe I'm reaching. But when he proposed to her and she accepted, I just seen something there. Like Don was like, no, this mother, he he just slept with me a few nights ago, and then he goes out and proposes to his girlfriend. I don't know, y'all. For some reason, I feel like Dom might be a problem. I feel like Dom might be a problem. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But I'm just checking the internet connection. I'm gonna have to do something with this computer. I just bought me a new computer, y'all, because the old one was tripping, and I had to go out and buy. New computers, new phones, new cars, new houses, it's all like nice and stuff. But I hate having to buy stuff when I'm not planning to buy stuff. Like I could have spent that 500 something dollars on something else instead of a new computer. But anywho, it is what it is. I need it, gotta have it. Ain't no way around it. So anywho, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna check on the connection because it seems a little blurry, and I'm supposed to go live later tonight too. So anywho, let's talk about Duda Roslyn, which is played by Candy from Escape. I do love me some Candy, and she still looks good. I swear that girl don't age. Oh my god. And let's talk about Jake and his brother Trig. Now. Jake and his big bro Trig. Um, it seems like Jake is enjoying kicking it with his bro. At first, he was a little standoffish because, he was kind of upset. He really didn't know Trig. Trig had left when he was younger. Their mom had got on drugs, and then she had Reg, and then, by the time she had Jake, Big Bro Tree was grown and wanted to be on his own and away from all that drama. So Jake was kind of standoffish to him because he's like, dude, why you leave me? My mama was on crack and all that kind of stuff, and you left me there in the house with her and a gang banger, like a leader of a gang, you know, to go down the wrong road. But then, it seems like he's warming up to him lately, and they are, enjoying being around each other, spending time with each other. Trig is really trying to be the big brother, and they happen to catch, I think his name was Little G, breaking into his truck, into Trig's truck, and it looks like he left behind maybe a stash of drugs, a gun. It looks like something that was wrapped up in his car. So Trig, he wants to go after him, but Jake had another idea. Now I was thinking that Jake, his idea was to probably go catch up with Lil Tree, Lil G, or set him up, or catch him slipping somewhere and whoop up on him or something. But he had a better idea, or was it a better idea? He then went and tried to break in to Duda's safe. And Candy, well, not Candy, that's her real name. Rosalind, she caught him. And she was like, how the hell you trying to break into a safe and you don't even know the code, bruh? Little boy. You cannot break into a safe. You ain't no safe breaker. You ain't been trained for that. He's up there just just trying to, open the safe with no code, nothing. So anyway, she just easily, without a doubt, without blinking, gives him up the code. So he opens the safe and he takes the paperwork out. He gives it to his big bro Tree. They take it down to, the lady that Duda is Duda. Did I say Duda? Duda is running against, which is Camille Holloway. They give it to her campaign manager, and it seems to be some detailed information documents that could possibly cause Duda his campaign, his election. But is that going to backfire on Jake and Tree? I can't see this turning out any other way besides Duda trying to come from their head. And Duda, I mean, he's the last. I wouldn't want to steal $1, 1 penny from Duda. But Jake, I don't know. Jake always been bout it from a very, very young child. He always been bout it from the beginning of this whole entire show. But now I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. I can really see Jake leading a gang, being a leader of, you know, uh, a squad, a mob, a gang, something like that. I really hope he doesn't go down that road and that his big bro Trig can influence him. Um, he's already going to a pretty decent school, but he's still out there trying to slang, sell drugs, and all that kind of stuff. So I hope this doesn't happen to be um something that'll lead to a tragic ending to Jake, because I really don't want to see that happening. I mean, we done already lost Brandon. I'm still reeling over that. Like, I'm still reeling over that we lost Brandon. I mean, I just knew that this he would, end up his food company. He would end up going from that truck to a whole establishment, and on top of that, the way they killed him off. I understood they had to get him off the set, but they kind of killed him off with no storyline. It's just like he just died on them South Side Chicago streets, and that's it. So I just don't like the way they did that. I just don't like the way they ended his storyline. But anyway, rest in peace, B Dog. Um, but yeah. So do y'all think Duda will come for Rosalind's life? His ex-wife, well, his wife. I still don't understand where the hell she been. Like, she just popped up. Like, he needed her on his arms for this election, to show her off, on his arms, like a trophy wife or something. But she just literally came out of nowhere. So I still don't get that. But anyway, let me know if y'all think that Duda will come for his wife or Jake or Trig. He did tell Rosalind to go the hell back home, wherever home is. He told her to go back home because she pissed him off when he was at the meeting where they was, acknowledging Ronnie. They had raised some funds, for him to, because Ronnie, he been trying to get his life on track. He told his mother before she died, I'm going to do something positive. I'm going to do something good. I'm going to make you proud. Da, da, da. I'm going to find that girl, Keish. I'm going to find her and, turn his life around. He actually did pretty good. I'm sure his mother is pretty proud of him. He brought Keisha home. He's not, well, he ain't drinking like he used to drink anymore. And he's trying to do right. He's trying to, after killing, Cootie, he's trying to do right with himself. But again, we saw how that ended. I was just like, okay, anyway, at the meeting, Duda's wife, she said something about reparations when he was trying to talk about, guaranteeing the people that he would make sure there's a budget, a lot of money in the budget so they can get their potholes fixed and everything. And she mentioned the word reparation, like, wouldn't that be some reparation? That's something that we need with woo. But he thinks, once the white people hear about that it'll backfire on them and they'll start dragging them for using the term reparation. So he told her take her butt home because I guess she was doing too much. First, he wanted her there to help. Now he wants her to go back home. So will she go back home or will she end up in a body bag? Because I can see this only being something tragic that will happen to one of them, or maybe all three. But anyway, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. But y'all let me know what y'all think about these different storylines. Um, Also let me know what you think about especially Emmett. Especially Emmett. Let me know if you think that he is going to get his secret is going to get blown out of water. If Dom is going to tell Tiff what's going on, if Tiff is going to find out, if she'll throw the ring down the trash. Also let me know if you think Keisha is going to end up keeping her baby, because it does sound like she had a change of heart. I mean, why else was she looking at baby books? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But anyway, y'all make sure, as usual, y'all like and share this video and also subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. And again, if you are not a member of the Hood Table Squad and you would like to be a member, all you have to do is hit the join button and YouTube will take it from there. And again, I am going to do a members only live tonight with just members. And it's going to be a Q&A session so people can ask me questions and get to know a little bit more about me, as long as nobody asks me anything that might incriminate myself. Mm-hmm. But anyway, y'all, like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.